America was founded on the notion that a government for the people would be made up of the people. But who decides how the people are represented? That's more complicated. In 26 states, this power lies in the hands of elected politicians in the state legislatures, but not California.
It's all a puzzle piece.
Cynthia Dye knows California's districts. She helped draw them.
When the Voters First Act, came up to vote of people in 2008, I was like, oh my gosh, we're going to fix this in California, and this is so exciting.
Dye was on California's inaugural Independent Redistricting Commission, formed after voters approved Prop 11 and Prop 20 to have citizens, not politicians, draw the electoral maps.
We could not be candidates, politicians, staffers, lobbyists, major donors, or be related to any of those people in order to serve on the commission.
The effort largely driven by then Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Gerrymandering is the worst thing that ever happened to politics.
A political outsider who quickly grew frustrated by how manipulated maps impacted the government's business, and he was determined to put an end to it. But what exactly is gerrymandering? The answer is as juicy as a good political debate.
Gerrymandering refers to any effort to draw districts strategically to favor one group, one interest, party, or even a given individual.
To learn more about it, we caught up with Eric Schickler, a certified congressional history buff and co-director of UC Berkeley's Institute of Governmental Studies.
The term actually goes back to early in the U.S. Republic in the early 1800s.
Enter Albert Gerry, the architect and namesake of gerrymandering. A founding father himself, Gerry got the nickname after redrawing the Massachusetts state Senate districts to maximize his party's power.
The expectation was they would be drawn by politicians to serve their interests.
That seems pretty counterintuitive to the way the Republic was set up.
Yes and no. I mean, the idea was that this would be a representative democracy, not a direct democracy. One person, one vote, that we should all have votes that are roughly as important as one another is a kind of core democratic value.
It's a core value that Schickler says hasn't always been reflected well.
People in power want to retain their power.
I mean, there are few tools that are more potent in a sense than being able to draw your districts, because you're basically able to choose the voters who are going to be deciding on your fate.
Take, for example, District 10 in Texas. It's currently held by Republican Congressman Michael McCall. Now, he lives in a wealthy suburb just west of Austin.
But his district burrows around deep blue downtown Austin, hitting some of these suburbs north of the city, and then it stretches all the way east outside the suburbs of Houston.
Blue states gerrymander too. Looking at District 13 in Illinois, it's currently held by Nikki Budzinski, who lives in Springfield, the state capital.
Now the district looks completely different than it did before the 2020 census. It starts in central Illinois and spans all the way down to East St. Louis. This whole district is a roughly 3-hour drive.
When it comes to drawing maps to benefit a party in power, federal courts have largely stayed out of the issue. And in 2019, the U.S. Supreme Court made partisan gerrymandering easier. That ruling is in part what enabled Texas to redraw its maps this summer.
54 ayes, 83 nays.
Texas's new congressional maps are designed to boot 5 incumbent House Democrats out of their seats to help the GOP retain its slim majority after the 2026 midterms, all at the request of President Donald Trump.
I think we get 5. And there could be some other states. We're going to get another 3 or 4 or 5 in addition. Texas would be the biggest one.
Donald Trump, you have poked the bear, and we will punch back.
Prompting California politicians to push to do the inverse here to help Democrats if voters approve the changes in Proposition 50.
You cannot save democracy by torching it.
But Dye, the Redistricting Commission member from earlier, strongly opposes this gambit. She says gerrymandering is gerrymandering, and she doesn't believe it belongs in California.
If you fight fire with fire, everything's on fire at the end.
In San Francisco, Monica Madden, ABC 7 News.